Hi, this is Evan. Welcome to my channel Tricks World. In this video, I'm gonna explain you world's easiest method to remember trigonometric ratio of angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. In this video, I'm going to explain you two tricks. Whichever method, whichever trick and technique you like, you can follow that. Before we start this video, I request you to take a pen and a notebook and side by side along with me, you also take the points. Here we go. To find trigonometric values for the angles 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, prepare a table as shown here. The first step, write 0 below 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the first step? Write 0 below 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Second step, divide each number by 4. Second step, divide each number by 4. Second step, divide each number by 4. Third step, take a square root sign for each. Third step, take square root sign for each. Now, wherever possible, you simplify by dividing. Here it is possible. 2 ones are 2 twos are. Here it is possible. 4 ones are 4 ones are. Whatever simplified values we are going to get, they are the values for sine theta. Here 0 upon any number, that is 0. This means sine 0 is 0. Now sine 30. The square root of 1 is 1 and the square root of 4 is 2. So we get here 1 divided by 2. 1 upon 2. Here we get half. This means sine 30 angle is nothing but 1 by 2. That is half. Now square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 2 is not possible. 2 remains in the square root sign. Therefore, sine 45 degree has the value 1 upon square root of 2. Now, sine 60 degree. Square root of 3 is not possible. 3 remains in the square root sign and square root of 4 is 2. Therefore, sine 60 degree means square root of 3 by 2. Now, square root of 1 is 1. This shows that sine 90 degree has the value 1. Now, we are going to find the values of cos 0, 30, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree just by simply writing these values in a reverse manner. We are going to find the values of cos by simply reversing these values. We are going to write the values for cos simply reversing these values. I will write 1 here. Then I will write 3 upon square root of 3 upon 2. Then this 1 upon root 2. Then 1 upon 2. Then 0. This shows that cos 0 degree means 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, cos 45 degree 1 upon root 2, cos 60 degree that is half and cos 90 degree means it has value 0. To find the values for tan theta, we know that tan is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. let us divide sine value by cos value here only in our mind. 0 upon 1. 0 upon any number means what? 0. When we divide 1 upon 2 divided by root 3 upon 2, 2 get cancelled, we get 1 upon root 3. This shows that tan 30 degree means 1 upon root 3. Now, tan 45 degree, 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. They get cancelled. We get here 1. Tan 60 degree, root 3 upon 2 divided by 1 upon 2. 2 get cancelled. Here we get root 3. Now, 1 upon any number, that is any number divided by 0. 1 upon 0. That means not definable. I write in short ND. These are the values for the trigonometric tan 0, 0, tan 30, 1 upon root 3, tan 45 degree, 1, tan 60 degree, root 3, tan 90 degree, not definable. To get the values for cot, simply we have to write in a reverse fashion, in a reverse manner from right to left. Here we start. Not definable, then root 3, then 1, then 1 upon root 3, then 0. These are the values for cot. Cot 0 means not definable, cot 30 degree, root 3, cot 45 degree, 1, cot 60 degree, 1 upon root 3, and cot 90 degree means 0. Now, let us find the values for cosec. We know that cosec theta is nothing but 1 upon sine theta. We can get the identity cosec by inversing 1 upon, by inversion of 1 upon sine. That means we have to invert sine values. 0, it is in the denominator. Obviously, there will be 1. Therefore, if we invert it, what happens? 1 will go to the numerator and 0 will come to the denominator. That means any number divided by 0 is not definable. Then invert it, we will get 1 upon 2 will become 2 upon 1, means that is 2. Invert it, 1 upon root 2, it will become root 2 upon 1, or simply we can write root 2. Invert root 3 upon 2, we get 2 upon root 3. When we invert 1 upon 1, that is 1, it remains 1 only. These are the values for cosec 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. To obtain the trigonometric values for sec, simply we have to write in a reverse manner from right to left. 1, 2 root 3, root 2, 2 and not definable. In this way, we have calculated trigonometric ratios for the angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. I make a recap before I give you the second method to find out the trigonometric ratios for angles. The first step, what we did is, below 0, we have to write 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have to divide each term by 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Then third step is, we have to take square root sign for each. Then we have simplified. Wherever possible, we have divided 2 ones are 2 twos are, 4 ones are 4 ones are. And whatever values we get here, they are the values for sine theta. That is, we got 0 upon 4 means 0. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 1 is 1. square root of 2 as it is, square root of 3 as it is, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 1 is 1. We got sign values. Just by reversing the sign values, we obtained the values for cos. Then, to find the tan theta values, we divided sine values by cos values. When we divide sine values by cos values, we have got the tan values. 0 upon 1 means 0. Here 1 upon 2, root 3 upon 2 means 2 got cancelled. 1 upon root 3 we got. And these 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2, they get cancelled. So we get here 1 and here 2 get cancelled. We get here 3 and 1 upon 0. That means it is not definable. So we have written here ND. To get the cot values, just we have to reverse these tan values. Just we have written from right to left, that is ND root 3, 1, 1 upon root 3 and 0. To get the cosec values, we have written inverse of sine. When sine is inverted, this becomes not definable because 0 upon 1, if we inverse it, 1 upon 0 it will become. So it is not definable. Then this will become 2, this will become root 2, this will become 2 upon root 3, and when we invert 1, it remains 1 only. To get the values for sec theta, just we have to write again in reverse way, that is from right to left, we get sec theta. I hope you have understood this one. Now let's go for second easiest method to find the trigonometric values for different angles. Here we go. Now the second method is also very interesting method, and for this method I call it as trigonometric thumb rule. Here we use a left hand, and here this is thumb, this is index finger. We call it as index finger because we use this finger to indicate, so we call it as index finger. Then this is called as middle finger because it is middle of these two. So this is called middle finger, and this finger we call it as the ring finger, and this finger we call it as little finger. We have to hold our hand in this manner. Now imagine that this is 0 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 45 degree, and this is 60 degree, and this is little finger is 90 degree. So which value we want, we have to fold that finger. Suppose I want sine 0. So now we fold this thumb. Now no finger is at thumb side. There are 0 number of fingers at thumb side. So now we use the formula square root of number of fingers at thumb side divided by 2. When we fold this thumb, no finger is at thumb side, so 0, square root of 0 divided by 2. No finger is at thumb side, so I have written here 0 and divided by 2. 0 divided by any number is 0. Therefore, sine 0 is 0. Now, to find the sine 30 degree, we have to fold index finger. When we fold index finger, at thumb side only one finger is there. So, we write square root of 1 because one finger is present at thumb side. So, under root 1, in the square root sign, I have written number of fingers at thumb side, that is 1, divided by 2. That means square root of 1 is 1 and divided by 2. This is for 30 degree and this was for 0 degree. So we got sine 30 means 1 upon 2. Why? Square root of 1 is 1 and 2 is 2. Now to find sine 45 degree, I have to fold the middle finger. When I fold this middle finger, thumb side there are two fingers. So I write here for sine 45 degree square root of 2 divided by 2. Now instead of writing square root of 2 divided by 2, I write here, instead of 2, I write root 2 divided by root 2. I have simplified here. Here root 2 get cancelled. Therefore, 1 upon root 2 remains. Therefore, we say that sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. To find sine 60 degree, we have to fold this ring finger. When we fold ring finger, 3 fingers are at thumb side. Therefore, in the square root sign, we have to write 3, and in the denominator, we have to write 2. That is number of fingers at thumb side, 3 divided by 2. That means sine 60 means we get here root 3 upon 2. Now, to find sine 90 degree, we have to fold this little finger. Now at thumb side there are 4 fingers. Square root of 4 means in square root sign we have to write 4 divided by 2. Square root of 4 is 2 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 ones are. That means we get here 1. Once we get the values for sine 0, 30, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, by simply reversing the values, we can get the values for cos 0, 30, 45, so on. To get the tan values, we have to divide sine upon cos. We get tan values. When we reverse the values of tan, we get cot values. To get cosec values, we have to invert sine values. And when we write in reverse manner the cosec values, we get sec values. So these are the 2 methods I have explained you. The first one was the tabular method and the second one was the thumb, that is trigonometric thumb method. I hope you have understood both the methods. Whichever method you like, you can follow one of that, and this is the world's easiest trick or technique or method to learn the trigonometric values for different angles. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please like, subscribe and share the video. This is Avin. I am thankful to YouTube and millions of YouTube viewers. Thank you.